Greetings everyone, and welcome back to another video in the iWish series, a series in which I look at things that are primarily sold on Wish and see if they're any good. Most of the time they're not. The item that I'm looking at today is sold on Wish, but there's about 10 different variations of it, and the one that I have doesn't really quite match with the ones that are on Wish, so this may have come from elsewhere. I'm not too sure. This is still a welcome device. It probably was on Wish at one point in time. The listing that I have is pretty close to what I have, so we're just going to roll along with that. Now the phone we're looking at today was once again another cash converters find. I paid $60 for this because that's how much they paid for it, and this was not my regular store. This was actually another one a bit further away that I rarely go to, and I just walked in and I seen it and I went, I want to take that because I want to save someone the hassles of not having to buy this thing. I'll go through the troubles and the hassles so then they don't have to put up with it and someone doesn't have to put up with it. I hope that made sense. Now there's obviously a couple of reasons for this video. One is for entertainment. Two is just to have a look at these clones and, see what's going on with them. Are they improving? Are they being the same? Etc. Number three is don't buy these. I buy these so then you don't have to. If you've stumbled across this video because you're looking at a wish listing or something like that for one of these items and you're here, just know, don't buy it. Put your money on a reputable company like Xiaomi, Oppo, OnePlus, Nokia, and the list goes on and on. So the one that we're going to be having a look at today is the newest P40 Pro smartphone, 6.2-inch mobile phone with dual SIM cards, support wireless, Bluetooth, GPS, Face Unlock, Android Mobile. Didn't put Android mobile phone, but that's okay, that's fair enough. And let's take care of the elephant in the room. Huawei. Huawei. Yes, it's that's what it says there. And the other listings on Wish have different variations, like this one here that says Huawei. And it even has on the back glass there, Huawei. Another one here that says the same thing. So basically what I've seen now on Wish is that they're doing the whole, let's change one letter of, let's say Samsung to Samsung, and that's it. People will think it's a Samsung, but it's not. And that's basically what they've done here. They've got Huawei, they've just switched the letters around and went, people won't notice. And once again, that's called deception. If you weren't really paying attention to the listing and you just seen it and thought, hey, look at the specs, that's really good, it says Huawei, I'll buy that, and then you receive this piece of crap, well, you're going to be a little bit disappointed. The one that I'm currently having a look at is $119 Australian with $16 shipping. I'll display it in different currencies here for you all, just in case you're curious and want to see how much this thing costs. It has one review, 5 stars, but they haven't left a comment. They've just rated it 5 stars and that's it. Hey, it says 5 stars. It has to be good. In the picture, we can see that it has fingerprint unlock and face unlock and 5G and 18 plus 48 megapixels, and it has TikTok installed by default. I don't think mine does, but But as I mentioned, this listing isn't the exact same phone that I have, it's slightly different. So we'll quickly jump through the listing, just so you have a rough idea of what's going on, and then we'll take a closer look at the device itself. The back has P40 Pro, it's a 6.3-inch with 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage, with a 16 megapixel front camera and a 32 megapixel back camera. The back has a prism looking thing going on, my one has that going on, kind of, sort of. This one says HD Camera on the back, just there. Mine doesn't say that, unfortunately. Sad, I know. 3D prism personality design. Gorgeous beauty pleasing to the eye. Yes. Yes, it is. 8 gig plus 256 gig flash memory. Big memory and big storage space, ensuring smooth loading of screens. We've seen this before. Enough power makes your day. Play games, listen to music, watch movie. Anyone want to guess what it is now? 2000 milliamp hours without even seeing the device? Good old zero photosensitive face recognition with zero light face recognition. Yada yada yada. We know this before. Still easy to read your face. They need to take away the quotes around face. We have the 16 megapixel front camera. The phone also packs 16 megapixel self snapper 4, allowing you preserve your own smile or precious memory and outstanding clarity. Microdermabrasion. I'm sorry, it helps with acne as well. That's, hey, okay, cool. Strong deca-core processor, snatching red packets. Oh, yep. We've seen it all before. Here's a picture of what they're going to look like. This is basically what my phone looks like, except the top area is different and the back camera bump is different. And actually the whole thing is kind of different, kind of looking at it now, but that's okay, that's okay. This is just for reference material only at this point in time. 32 million HD rear cameras, adopt dual core sensor and Rubik's Cube technology, never forget that one. Also it says look here. Look here? Look here. Don't know on the camera bump there. P40 Pro configuration. Prism green, prism blue, and prism black. Mine's prism black. 6.3-inch deca-core, 8 plus 256 gig, Android 10. MT6598, didn't say MT, doesn't matter at this point in time. 32 megapixel rear, 16 megapixel front, and big circle. Big circle. Yes. Whenever you want to see specifications of a phone and you see big circle, you know you've got something good. Screen fingerprint unlock. Under the screen it contains advanced technology, innovative screen fingerprints, light touch and flash unlock. 7th generation. We've gone through 7 generations of fake underscreen fingerprint scanners from Wacom. 7. Man, they've got good technology. Moving on to the description. The factory direct sales, better quality but lower price is our target, yada yada yada. Now if you just look at screen there, it says it has a 62-inch Full HD plus screen. It's a big phone. It also has 4 gigs of RAM plus 8 gigs of ROM, or 256 gigs of ROM, whichever one you want to choose. We've also got the unique back cover as well, with the hot band 3D plating, gradient glass back cover. It is art, it is also technology. Nets work, as usual, just says 4G and 5G. If you didn't see during the pictures, yes, this claims it has 5G. No, it does not have 5G. We've got the features just here, which, yeah, if you want to have a pause and read of this, nothing really super funny here, except for some words that don't have spaces in between them, but otherwise, if you see anything funny in here, let me know. And the last one is the attention due to the difference in light. The actual colour of the phone may be different, so we're saving our asses. If you get a phone that doesn't look like the phone on the listing, it's not our problem, leave us alone. And that is basically it. It was supposed to come with a smartphone, a charger, earphone, and a user manual. All I got was a case, a phone, and that is it. So you have a rough idea of what it looks like on the listing. This is my one just here. There you go. It's in a reasonable condition. It has a screen protector on it. That's pretty scratched up. We'll be taking that off. It comes with a case, which is slightly yellowing, and it's kind of a bit iffy. We'll just put that to the side and won't worry about that. But yeah, here's the phone itself. So my one has a teardrop notch instead of the fake-o weird looking notch that was seen in the listing. Bezel at the bottom there looks reasonable, I guess. Around the sides of the phone, we've got our volume rockers and a power button with grooves in it. We also have the reset button just there as well. At the top we have our SIM tray, which is kind of weird for these devices because they're usually on the sides. This one's on the top, so that means we may have a slightly different motherboard in this. I'm not sure if we've had another welcome device with a SIM card at the top. If we have, let me know. On the other side, nothing but the plastic frame, and on the back is where the magic happens. $119 for this thing at Cashies. I am very lucky that I paid $60 for this thing. $60 too much, but that's okay. And the best thing that you want to see on a device that you've been waiting a couple of weeks for from Wish is that it says warning on it. So that's really helpful. I have a feeling that's the whole battery recharging thing just there. There we go. When the phone is completely out of power and automatically shut down, you need to charge your phone for more than 10 minutes to boot. It is recommended to charge when the battery is less than 20% charged. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you the USB port. We've got a micro USB port and a headphone jack right next to it. They're really super close together. But at least it has a headphone jack, so that's alright. We've got the speaker grills and we've got a hole for a microphone just there. So now, we have a look at the camera bump. Here we go. So we have 5 cameras on the back. 1 is real, 4 of them are decorative cameras, as we have come to learn. It also says HD, AI, MA, T, AME, A. It's like someone just sort of jumped on a keyboard and went, that's close enough, print that on the back, that's fine, perfectly fine. It's trying to take off the actual P40 Pro itself with what's written there, except they've just put HD, AI made to, it'll do. So judging by the condition of this phone, someone was actually using this as their daily driver because there's scratches on the camera bump, there's scratches on the front of the phone, so someone had been put through the torture of using this device, and now I'm going to be going through the pain and torture of using this device. Everything's fine, it's perfectly fine. Alright, time to load a SIM card and SD card into here, so I'll just pop that out, and we get support for dual nano SIMs or 1 micro SD card and a nano SIM. 1 nano SIM and 1 micro SD card is what I'm going to go with. I'm putting a Telstra SIM in here just to see if it gets 5G. Before we go any further, I am going to remove this to have a look at our wonderful back cover. It actually doesn't look too bad. Very much similar to what we've seen on the Galaxy A50 that I had in my job lot. That sort of same chameleon, LSD, trippy, colour, kaleidoscopic thingamajiggy going on there. It's pretty nice, I gotta say. However, the back is glass, the camera bump is plastic, the frame is plastic, and the screen is glass. And honestly, holding it, it actually doesn't feel too bad. It kind of feels a bit heavy than usual Wacom devices. Finally, I'll take the screen protector off so we can get a good look at our gorgeous display. That has pre-applied fingerprints. That's interesting. That fingerprint is from the factory. Anyways, it is time now to power on the P40 Wacom Pro Plus Huawei No, what did it say again? Huawei, who am I? Something like that, it doesn't matter. Anyways, here we go. There it is. And also, I am continuing my trend of the system files that I pull off this thing. I'll leave them in a link in the description below so you can download that, have a look through it, pull the wallpapers off, have a look at the sounds that are on this thing. Feel free to do whatever, but I'll make sure I do that before I tear down the device just in case. Here we are, booted up. We've got 5G up the top. Amazing. And it's not even full strength. There's the bezel sizes as well. Got a pretty big teardrop notch. The chin isn't half bad, but scrolling up. Copying the look of Huawei's EMUI. Videos, music, calculator, search, FM radio, sound recorder, Play Store, torch, backup and restore, downloads, settings, gallery, phone, contacts, browser. It's not Chrome, but wait, isn't newer Huawei's that don't have Google services, they don't have Chrome installed by default? I think that's the case, so that's probably what they're going for actually. Camera. To-do, clock, calendar, email, Facebook, Face Unlock, File Manager, Google Maps, Messaging, SIM Toolkit, Voice Search, WhatsApp, and YouTube. TikTok is not installed by default, thank God. Well, if we pull down here, what is that? Oh, Jesus Christ, there's a lot of things here. NFC, holy moly, no, that can't be, no way. Really? That can't be correct. I've got my little NFC tag here. God damn, if a welcome device is NFC, I'll fall off my chair. There's quite a lot of options in here, but NFC, that is really interesting. Let's switch on the torch real quickly and see how bright that is. Are you for real? It lights up the camera bump more than it does anything else, look. There you go. Is that doing anything at all? Man, these LEDs are just getting dimmer and dimmer. Oh, hello, what have I done here? Themes. Oh, okay. Sliding. Okay. Oh, that is like a Huawei just there. They're trying to replicate Huawei's EMUI. Yep, there you go. The weather, you can change that. Oh, that's kind of cool. What else have we got? Oh, wow. Actually, this is kind of interesting. It's like the live wallpapers that were on Android 4.2 or whatever, the black hole and stuff like that. Except it's weather. And it's pretty laggy. But that's cool. I like it. How did I even do that again? There we go. Hello, let's put hello. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Maybe sometime tomorrow. Today. Oh, hello didn't work. Oh, it even does like this effect, like the animation just there. That's pretty cool. So if I go hello, does it do anything? I gotta lock the device. Oh, we have magazine unlock. That didn't do anything. Okay, so touching that little sphere thingamajiggy does this. Gives you all the usual widgets. Actually, wherever I touch is doing that little ding. Remember on the Samsung S3 when you touch the screen, the water droplets? That's what's going on. I'm going to leave it as hello. I'm going to reboot the device real quickly to see if it kicks in. If it doesn't work, you can look through the system files and we can see what that is. Oh, the hello thing didn't work. I don't know what it does, honestly. Yeah, okay. I see. So some work and some don't work. Well, the wallpapers, we've got mountains, feather, stolen off Huawei. I have seen these on my P30 Pro, I believe. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, hello. Maybe not that. Is that stolen off anything? I don't know. I have a feeling these are all on Huawei devices, but maybe there might not be one that's... What the fuck? Is that taken off Huawei? I doubt it, but I'm just going to leave it as that. Fuck it. Alright, so let's jump into settings, because I really want to see about this NFC thing. This has kind of got me intrigued now. Settings looks like this, which the camera's not really agreeing with, but if you can see, it does kind of resemble Huawei's layout just here. That's what they're going for, and they've achieved it. Network and internet, Wi-Fi, SIM cards, data usage, and more. What's in more? Cellular network, should we just quickly see? Preferred network type, 5G, go on. Choose a network operator, go on. What's the... What are these? What? Can you just draw all over the screen or something? This is a bit strange. I've never seen this before, but sure, why not? Sad. 3G. Damn it! One day there'll be a welcome device with 4G. One day. Wi-Fi I'll connect to later. SIM cards we don't have to go into. We'll keep moving on to connected devices. Bluetooth, cast screen. Well, I don't have anything to cast it to, so that's okay. I think I've seen this before. I think it was on the P30 Pro. It had the same thing. It said NFC, but you touch on it and nothing happens. Printing. Oh, printing works. Apps and notifications. Downloaded Facebook, Torch, WhatsApp, and YouTube, of course. So we'll go through the apps in here. These are the system apps. We'll just go through this. If you see anything dodgy, let me know. I'll have a quick squiz while we're scrolling down. Black Hole, that's the one I was thinking of. BSP Telephony Dev Tool. Okay, sure, why not? Clock. A bunch of Android stuff there. MediaTek, he looks cheeky. Device info, documents, DRM protected stuff, face unlock, where's Fingerprint? Frozen keyboard! Whoa, hang on, that means this is running 4.4.2. I hope it doesn't, my god. Google Account Manager, no, it should be fine, I think. Launcher 3, location, where's Fingerprint? I didn't see Fingerprint. Actually, I seen it in disabled, never mind. Maybe it'll enable once I open it, it doesn't matter. Phone, Pico, something or other. Set themes, settings, Sim Toolkit, Lollipop, there it is. Torch, upgrade sys, user dictionary, V calendar, Wallace update. Ooh, that's a new one. Zolgi Tai keyboard. Never seen that before, but there you go. There's a first for everything. Battery, 66%. Approximately 3 days left. That's a first, because usually Welcome devices say more than... What is going on with the... See here at the back? What is going on with this? I mean, I possibly have drawn on the screen, but why does it keep appearing? It's like a glitch with the UI or something like that. What I was going to say, though, with Welcome devices is usually when we power them on, going to battery, it says, 2 hours left or something like that. This has 3 days left. Amazing. Display, mirror vision, wallpaper, which we can just go back into just so you can see the wallpapers in all their glory, but I'm fairly sure that all of these are stolen from Huawei. Well, it would make sense anyways. I keep seeing the things on the screen from, like, where I've drawn or something like that. You know what it was when I done the weather thing? I have to kill the weather. Wait, I have to kill the weather? Also, eyeballs. Pokeballs. Pokeball eyeballs. They look like the balls that they use in the lottery, with that machine thing, and they pull them out and it's got a number on it. Yeah, that's close enough. And then we have the tigers and black hole bubbles and all that sort of thing. So, if I come back to weather, there we go. It's this one here. Oh, it's gone. Well, I fixed that issue, but anyways, I kind of want to change it now from that to this. It really suits the mood. We have shining light. Ooh, wait a second. Does this have a notification LED? Message or notice? Red. We'll change it to green, actually. Music. Shining when music playing. Green. No, red. Okay, so the touches have come back again. I just want to quickly try something to see if we get shining light. Oh, it's a shining light around the display. Of course it is. That is the greatest feature I've seen on a Welcome phone ever. It's sort of like on Samsung's, the edge lighting. Same as that. I don't know if it's on Huawei or not, I'm not too sure, but that's kind of equivalent to just basically having a bunch of LEDs around your phone, just having RGB for the sake of it. In sound, we have all the usual stuff. Phone ringtone, fluty phone. Oh, that one, Jesus Christ, okay. Other sounds, vibrate on touch, yep, that's all good. Notification. Where's best Auden? Where's best loudness? Where is the things that we're used to seeing? What is going on? Alright, storage, we have 256 gigs of total internal storage with my 8 gig micro SD card. Security and location. Location, security, we'll just go to security. Alright, here we go, fingerprint. Enter your PIN or password, but I don't have a pin yet. That's alright, we'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we'll set 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on, I've got to do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, please enter the fingerprint positive. Place the finger on the center of the sensing area. Please lift your finger after pressing. Alright, what are we going to do this time? It says please raise your finger. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh, now we have to enter another pin. How many pins do we need to set? Holy moly. Done. Okay. Go on, let's try it. Oh, that's not as good as I thought. There we go. Is there face unlock? No, but there is an iris unlock. Scan my eyeballs. It's not working. So I guess we just look at it stupid now? Sure, man, that'll do. Users and accounts. We can add an account later. I will add an account. Accessibility. Pretty much all the usual stuff in here, so that's all good. Google. All the usual stuff, I would say. Absolutely. And then system. Oh, we've got a couple of things here, but we want about phone. Here we go. It is the P40 Pro with the MediaTek MTK 6799 deca-core, 8GB of RAM, 256GB of ROM. Android version is 10. The security patch level is the 25th of the 9th, 2020. The software version is Welcome P40 Pro Plus. It's another Welcome brand device. I'm glad that they're actually branding them as Welcome devices now. It's fantastic. Let's try the Android version quickly. Oh, yep. I remember how to do this now. Smart. Go on. Oh, hello. Lollipop Land. Yay. Hang on. Oh, wait. 1. Can never get more than 1 on these. Hang on. Nope. Why did they make this game so damn difficult? Of course, we have the serial number is 0123456789ABCDF as usual. And there's the IMEIs there. Feel free to look them up if you want to. See what they come up with. The battery level's dropping. A little bit faster than usual, but that's okay. The wireless update. I guess we'll come back to that. Yeah, let's enable the developer options because someone told me something about dev options and I never knew this before. So if we come into dev options and we come down to the enable touch location, I think it's pointer location. Here it is, here, pointer location. You enable this and now you go all the way down here and you get a rough idea of what the screen is. So if we look at that, the screen would be somewhere along the lines of probably a 540p display, because up the top there it says 472 and 983, but this isn't really accurate since if I try to go down a little bit further it stops. Speaking of the display though, if it's 540p I definitely believe that. For a Welcome device it's not half bad. Alright, while we're on this screen let's give it a call and see what happens. If we can actually get it to receive a call. Oh, there we go. See, look, the lights come up. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so testing the earpiece quality on the P40 Pro clone. This is what it sounds like. It doesn't sound too bad.
And then the microphone quality on the P40 Pro clone sounds a little bit like this. Sounds a little shit from my end, but there you go.
Well, it can receive calls, which is good, but it's still only 3G, which is sad. Come on, man, we want 4G on a Welcome device. Just one day. And an optical fingerprint sensor on a Welcome device. One day. Alright, I'm going to connect to my Wi-Fi and we'll try a wireless update. Wait for it. Classic. Oh, okay, connected to Wi-Fi. Can we do a wireless update? No. Let me try it again, just in case. Nope. Let me try it again, just for third time's a charm. Nope. Sad. Alright, I'm going to sign into one of my random Gmail accounts and we'll be right back. Okay, so I've signed into my Gmail account. There's the keyboard there as well, which I didn't talk about before. That is the standard Gboard there as well. And signing into an account doesn't show anything up there, it just shows accounts. And then you go to accounts. And then it's not there for some reason. That makes complete sense. I think I broke it. Okay, let me open the Play Store. Hang on. Wait, did it have the... Yeah, it does. What the hell happened? So we'll just ignore the whole Google thing at the moment and open up the camera. Because I think that's what we all want to see, is how good the camera is on this device. Okay, the phone became a bit unusable, so I've had to reboot it. See if it still comes up with the error. Oh no, it's fine now. Okay, cool. Well, I guess it's time that we have a look at the camera. And at first glance, it looks packed with features, but there's a slight problem. None of them kind of work. So you go to portrait. Oops, sorry, you go along like that. Portrait does nothing. Photo, video obviously works. Slow-mo just does nothing. Time-lapse does nothing except for the annoying that as well, nothing. HDR, it does say do not move a device during HDR capturing. We can do, well, zoom is like so. There we go, like so. We'll come into settings. All of that there. Face beauty is 3D or 2D. Well, 3D I guess. Picture size 32 megapixels. EIS. We'll have EIS on and video quality is at fine. We'll switch to the front camera, where we have exactly the same things. Portrait does nothing, pano does something, but the rest of them don't do anything. Slow-mo, time-lapse is just here for show, and like that portrait mode doesn't do anything. Well, let me take some photos and videos with this phone, and we'll come back and have a look at them and see if they're any good or not. Is this at 60 FPS or am I seeing something? Let's go to the frogs. No autofocus whatsoever, but it's super smooth. And for this Wacom P40 Pro thing, it's actually not too bad. So I switched EIS on and then switched it off, and we have the exact same thing going on because 90% of the camera features don't actually work in this, but it's looking fairly good. If it had autofocus, this would be probably the best Wacom camera we've had. It's starting to get a little bit stuttery, but it's alright. It's like 5 degrees this morning. It's freezing cold. And this was the lemon tree. I just don't see any lemons anymore. Unfortunately, with the focus being fixed, I can't show the proper detail on the leaves, but at least you kind of get the point of it. Have a look at the sky. Pretty smooth-ish. And then 4x zoom. There we go. That there is pretty stabilized. This isn't half bad. And here is the front camera of the Wacom P40 or Huawei P40 Pro clone, whatever it is. It seems to make me look completely dead once again, but that's fine. It's very cold, as I said before, and there's no autofocus, no nothing. It's just very basic, very bare bones. We got jelly movement? A little bit. We can zoom in though. What? Wait. What? Is this phone better than the rest? No? You don't like anything, do you? Okay, it's been a couple of days. You have seen the camera test. Did you notice anything? You probably noticed a bunch of things, but let me just go over them quickly. Apart from like 90% of the features of the camera actually not working, the photos turned out to be, well, let's have a look. As you can see on the phone, it says, cannot generate thumbnail, just like yours truly. And then you swipe along, and then yeah, you got an okay image. Then you've got an image with that happening. Doesn't matter what I did, turning off EIS, turning off HDR, putting HDR on, putting it to a lower resolution, it just still happened with that. And the video, my friends, this is the first Wacom device to film in more than 30 frames a second on the rear camera. We've had one that filmed at 60 FPS on the front camera, but none on the rear camera. 37.5 frames a second, no autofocus though. It was actually in 1080p, and the selfie camera is reasonable, I guess. It's an achievement for a Wacom phone to have more than 30 frames a second on the back camera, as well as recording in 1080p. That's good. But I have run into a bunch of other issues with this thing. So the Play Store was crashing. I rebooted the phone and it all started working again. Then I went to go to Play Store and it said the app's not installed. Okay, fine. So I rebooted again. Then it booted up and there was nothing on the screen. This was just blank. But the wallpaper was there, but there was no icons or anything like that. So I left it. I came back to it and then it all started working fine again. I was able to put a couple of apps on here, like Crazy Taxi, Minecraft Trial, Device Info Hardware, CPU-Z. I haven't opened them yet, but judging by the Play Store, this has less than 2 gigs of RAM because Call of Duty didn't come up. Someone recommended Genshin Impact or something like that. That didn't come up. And I kind of just went, at this point in time, it's not really worth doing a lot of gaming tests anyways. Because it's like, if Crazy Taxi runs crap, then we know it's a crap device. If Crazy Taxi runs okay, we know it's an okay device. If Minecraft sort of stutters, then we know exactly what we're in for. So I've just installed them for the time being. Let's go through the apps. We'll go through each individual one, we'll have a look at them, do our tests along the way, all that sort of thing, and see how it goes, because I honestly don't trust the stability of this device at the moment. With it just doing really random things and that overlay that's still there, I turned developer options off and that overlay is still present. It's weird. I have no idea. It's a weird phone. Let's just continue on. So we'll just open up videos. And we have camera videos, local videos, and recent videos. Let's open local videos. Oh, it's the ones I took, okay. Recent videos. No videos. Camera videos. The ones I took. Okay, that was fun. We're at music now, so let's go in for the audio test. We'll get the sound meter out and see how it goes. We have the equalizer, but we don't have best Auden, best loudness, or anything like that. So this is what we have, this is what we're going to use. Well, not the equalizer, we'll just use the stock standard settings, it's completely fine. Okay, here we go. The edge lighting, man, look at that. Look at it go. Yeah, that's not good at all. 102.5 we got to, but I think I tapped this and it kind of made it go to 102.5. Pretty much what I would expect from a welcome device. The same quality, that same loudspeaker that's been in every single welcome device we've had a look at, the same box speaker, nothing special, it's not going to change. We can try the headphones though. Actually, there's an FM radio on here, so we can try the headphones then. Calculator, what does that look like? It looks very lollipop-ish. We have search, which comes up with search. We'll just use the microphone, why not? Let's use the microphone. Hello. Search for something. Anything. Please. Except for a welcome phone. Yeah, my accent's really, really, really good. Texting while walking accidents video, YouTube, uploaded by ABC News. I bet that's a fun video. Alright, FM radio, go on. Here we go. Let's see what's playing on Australia radio at 1:33 AM. You can't have speaker mode, you can have earphone mode, and that's it. That is what is playing at 1:33 AM on Australian radio. That works. Earphones work. I don't really need to say much more. It's just weird that you can't use the speaker. On other welcome devices, you could use the speaker as the FM radio, because you could use the headphones as an antenna or something like that. I don't know, it's just weird for it to actually show the radio stations. I have not seen that on another welcome device. Sound recorder. I don't need to test that. Look at all the overlay stuff, man. I keep seeing it, and it's bugging me so much that I don't know what it is. And someone's going to be in the comments and go, S'mores, you know it was blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to go, yeah, figures. My bad. Play Store, I can show you all the Play Store and what it came up as. Geekbench doesn't come up. And Call of Duty comes up with nada. The torch, we really don't even need to. I mean, it's actually brighter on the LCD than it is at the back of... It's okay, S'mores, it's okay. They're fine. Welcome devices are good. Backup and restore, we don't need to do that. Downloads, we have nothing in here. Settings, we've already been through. Opening up gallery, as you can see. What about to-do? Ooh, new item. Tap to add new to-do. Have we ever seen this before? Hello. Done. I should have put welcome. That would have made more sense. Clock looks like a clock. Calendar looks like a calendar. Email looks like... not my email. Facebook wants us to log in, I would say. Face unlock I didn't try. I tried the iris unlock instead, but I would say the face unlock is exactly the same as what we've seen before. I feel bad that the screen overlay things are still there. Look, see, dev options are off and they're still there. Maybe I fixed it. Hang on. Yeah, I fixed it. It was the weather things. Well, at least I got to play around with them. File Manager looks like the usual one. I'll install the apps like CPU system info and stuff like that now. I may as well get that over and done with while I'm here. I should let you all know now that I had to charge the battery up to 100% because after filming for the first part of this video and then doing the camera test, yeah, the battery just died. That was it. See you later. And I have a feeling that it's probably doing the exact same thing now. Approximately 4 hours left. Yeah, that's about right. Google, do we want to Google anything? Is it actually gonna launch? Did it crash? I think it crashed. Hang on, wait for it. It'll just go blank. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not launching because it's actually taking off the legit Huawei P40 Pro. Never mind. Maps, it's fine. Messaging is just messaging. Sim Toolkit is just Pocket News. Voice search, we've already done voice search, so I don't really need to... Actually, that doesn't open either. Does WhatsApp open? Hey, WhatsApp opens. That's good. We do have the browser. We haven't looked at the browser yet. Is it the same shitty browser that's been on the rest of them? It just asked me to log in with my Gmail onto the browser. I denied it. Alright, well, I guess we do the YouTube test then. That's the last thing that we have before we move on to gaming and then specs. So let's get it over and done with and see if we can play 1080p 60 FPS on this thing. I highly doubt it, but go on, let's give it a go. Once again, the video that I'm going to be using to test YouTube is the Costa Rica in 4K 60 FPS HDR Ultra HD by Jacob and Katie Schwartz. Go watch the video on an actual good display because it's a really, really good video. Only 5 minutes long, but it's really, really nice, really relaxing. And I make it look absolutely terrible by playing it on these devices. But anyways, let's go ahead and play it and see what happens. Go back to the start. There we go. Alright, what are we at? 480p? 720p? It's 1080p 60 FPS. Go on. Well, it hasn't kicked in yet. We've got to wait for it to kick in. That's when the magic happens. I think the magic's already happened. Oh, there we go. I don't know. It's kind of a bit clear in some areas. It's kind of like they've used a slightly higher quality display on this. A slightly higher quality one than usual. 720p still struggles. It's 60 FPS anyways. So once again, 480p is what this thing's capable of doing. 720p or higher is going to just destroy it. Go on Crazy Taxi Classic. I'll open this up, see how it runs. I installed GTA 3 as well just for the whole sake of it. Why not? Sega, I'm cleaning the screen again. Oh, that didn't sound bad at all. Oh, my age today is 58. Oh, hello, Jesus. Kind of, it's not responding. We'll just press OK, it's fine. Oh no, it just crashed. Oh, it's good, it's fine. I forgot to turn the audio off. Uh-oh. How do I pause it? That's better. Now it might be alright. There we go. Hey, it's not too bad. This ran pretty crap on the last Welcome device I had a look at. It's actually... Hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, okay. That's good. Good start. I mean, apart from it crashing a couple of times and stuff. Okay, Minecraft trial. The phone's getting pretty warm at this point in time. Just on the back there. Right about near the camera area just there. Lucky it's fairly cold in Australia at the moment, so this is fine. It's like a mini heater for me at the moment. Just sit here and have the Welcome phones warm me up. Don't need no fireplace or anything, just have a bunch of these on fire. That makes sense. I'm sorry, so what do you use to have your fireplace alight? Oh, I just throw Welcome phones in there and that's basically it. Okay, everyone's different. Ooh, floating animals. Hey, there we go. Alright. Ooh! Hey. Okay. Am I still using a Welcome device? Because this looks actually really nice. The screens... I just fell and broke my knees again. That's okay. Or my ankles, it doesn't matter. It's actually running reasonably well. It's usually quite laggy. Let's try and find a piece of land. There we go. Land. Maybe I'm just not used to it running kind of more than 30 FPS. I don't know if you folks can tell, but that actually looks really, really clear to me. It's kind of flickering on the camera and stuff, but at the moment, that actually looks really good. And for its sort of playable state, it's actually kind of not bad. Let's try GTA 3, and then if that goes well, I'm going to try Call of Duty and manually install it and see what happens. But go on, let's try GTA 3 then. Classic. Okay, done. And let's see how it goes. The sweeping cutscene. There we go. Wee Benji. But my hands are all messed up, so you better drive, brother. And drive is what I shall do. Why does it... Whoa, hang on. Whoa. Dude. What? That's running at like 60 FPS right now. What? The bottom buttons aren't disappearing. That's running like... I mean, okay, now it's a little bit sort of laggy, but that was actually really super smooth just before. What is going on? This is more than playable. There is nothing wrong with this. Got a couple of frame dips. Oh, the cardboard box stopped me in my tracks. We've got a couple of frame dips here and there, but no, otherwise, this is very surprising. Wee Mad Hacks. There we go. That was not Mad Hacks. I was just trying to do a shortcut and we're on fire. Let me get Call of Duty on this thing and see if it works. That's there. Let's try and install it. I've been filming for 43 minutes and the battery's already at 80%. It's draining pretty fast. I'd say maybe 2000 mAh in this. Maybe. Now, I don't think installing Call of Duty like this manually has ever worked. I think we've just got pink screens every time I've tried to do this. So I may not be doing it the right way. I'm not too sure. But we'll see what happens. We'll just wait for it to install. Alright, done. Alright, go on. No. Surely not. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't match the hardware specs. That's okay. God damn it! I was kind of optimistic about that. Just shut it all down right in front of me. We have very little internal storage space on this device, number one. So I'm thinking maybe 8 gig. Second thing, games do run surprisingly well. Basic ones at that. Like GTA 3 ran exceptional. Minecraft ran exceptional. Crazy Taxi ran great as well. So for just basic games, if you got this for like $10 or something like that, that's not bad. If you want to have a phone just to play GTA 3, you'd have to have it on life support, but it would play GTA 3. But at this point in time, not knowing the specifications of this device fully, it's okay at games, but basically everything else is just garbage. The OS keeps crashing, the camera's crap. Well, okay, it's not half bad, but half the images are stuffed up. But anyways, terrible battery life, the combination of this weird Huawei UI combined with being lollipop and just mashed together. And let's have a look at the specs. Go on, let's open Antutu first, do the multi-touch test, have a look and see what's in here. I don't know, I have a feeling it's not going to be an MT6580. I don't know, I could be wrong. Mali 400 MP. Okay, alright, how many? Oh, 5-point multi-touch. Okay. Android 10, 35 degrees, the temperature. NFC not supported. Damn it! Oh, I kind of had a hope that NFC would be... I mean, when we pull it apart, we'll have a look, we'll see. Well, that told us nothing, basically, except for the multi-touch. CPU Z, MT6799. Okay. Alps P40 Pro. Didn't say welcome this time around. Screen size 4.67 inches. In the system info, it will probably say the same thing. Android 10, so it reckons, but we've got the API level at 22 there. Battery doesn't say anything. We've got the temperatures just there for some of the sensors in the phone. The actual sensors themselves, and that's basically it. Device info hardware, go on. Here we go. Show us the specs. MT6799. Okay, we have the Hynix module there, which I believe is an 8GB one, judging by the H8G2D. Yep, MT6799, that's obviously fake. Memory, 8GB, 256GB. We're not finding out the true specs here. Cameras are listed 32 and 16, yep. Battery, 5000 mAh, so device info hardware is not really doing its job. Alright, so this is the one that's going to do its job, hopefully. Show us the specs, please. P40 Pro, Alps, 6580. Come on, man. Just ever so slightly. Give us more than an MT6580. Please. Android 5.1, Lollipop. Why did the games run so good then? I have no idea. Available internal memory, 256 gig. We may have to pull the shielding off, I think. RAM, 1... Really? 1 gig of RAM? I thought it would have been like 2 gig or something like that. Why do games run better on this than they do on ones that have... okay, I'm lost for words here at this point in time. Never mind though, 4.5 inch screen, 1000 by 480 would be the resolution of the screen, or maybe 1100 by 480, judging by what we did with the whole sort of overlay thing. Yeah, okay, I might have to look at the flex ribbon to see what's going on there. I might try another application as well, just in case. Battery is not listed there. Okay. Temperatures, sensors. 5 megapixel back camera, 5 megapixel front camera. It does take photos at 2560 by 1920, so that would be, yeah, 4.8 megapixels for both. Seems about right. I'm going to try Droid Info just in case. There we go. RAM 1 gig, internal memory 5.1 gig. So it would be 8 gig. I was kind of expecting more, honestly. It is what it is, I guess. Well, at this point in time, folks, I think we know the specs. MT6580, 1 gig of RAM, 8 gigs of internal storage, a basically 480p display. I'm not exactly certain on the resolution as of yet, but I will find it out. 5 megapixel back camera that does do more than 30 FPS, 5 megapixel front camera, which doesn't look terrible, but the whole experience of this phone, it's not very stable because it's got the whole copying Huawei thing on here combined with janky welcomeness that we're sort of used to. It feels snappy in some areas like gaming and stuff, and then some areas that just doesn't want to do anything, it just crashes, like the camera and Play Store and stuff like that. It's just really inefficient, so I think I can sort of work out the person who did own this took it to cash converters and sold it because they were getting sick of it. That's what I reckon happened. And the whole 5G thing as well. We don't have 5G, we've got 3G. We do have some positives in all of this. We got to try out those really awesome effects that are present on here, like the weather, and you can press this sphere and it does some cool shit like that. Just shows you the widgets. We got to see that. That was pretty fun and caused a lot of issues for me, but that's okay. The rear camera is usable. Gaming can be done if the games can run on devices that have under 1 gig of RAM. The display isn't half bad. It is just another welcome device once again. At least we got to test it out, do some stuff with it. Altogether, it's not the worst one I've had a look at. The worst one still belongs to the X27 Plus. That was the worst one I've ever had a look at. This is acceptable, and it only caused me minimal troubles. So I think what I'll do now is call that a conclusion. We all know what's going on here. I'm going to factory reset this, because I need to pull the system files off this. So I need to do that first before I tear this down, because I'm going to tear this down and rip the shielding off, because I want to see what chips are in there. I want to see if the flash module is actually what was listed in the spec application. So let me do a factory reset, do a jump cut, and we will be right back. Okay, at this point in time, I've pulled all the system files off this and uploaded it to Mega, so the link is in the description below. Feel free to go through that. I had a quick look through it, and I didn't really see anything that I thought was very noteworthy, so if you do find something, let me know down in the comments below. But otherwise, just to prove before I tear it down, it does all work. And doing a factory reset, it's kind of a bit snappier now. I mean, obviously, because it's nice and fresh. There was no setup as well. It just booted up and welcome, here you go. Power it off. That's in the files too, feel free. If you want to use it, if you don't already have it, you can use it. Is it worth doing a bend test real quickly? That's solid. Alright, cool. Oh, it's got a billion fingerprints on it now. Alright, let's tear it down. Now, we are meant to use heat to open this up, but I am not going to use heat because I am lazy. And I cracked it. Ah, I was about to say, this is actually glued down pretty well. And it was at the bottom, but just using some plastic, we can just slice right through it. Sad, I killed the back cover though. Oh, it was nice while it lasted. It's still not half bad. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a mishmash of parts again. We've got a battery that Is that just a bit of, yeah, it's a bit of foam. Okay, that's alright then. Straight away I can see the sticker right there. 1 gig plus 8 gig. Also there's an unused flex ribbon connector just there like so. That would probably be for a fingerprint on some other device, and we can also lift up the camera bump. Like so. Oh, machined aluminium, my god. So they've obviously used a reused frame from other devices and stuff. One thing I've never done is actually take this part off to show you all the fake cameras. So I'm going to do that. Oh shit, okay. This is our fake cameras. They're just these little tiny things like that to make you think that we have actual legitimate cameras in this unit. So I'll just put them to the side like so. Does the periscope camera come out? Oh yes it does. Nice. There we go. Look at that beauty right there. Zach needs to do a teardown of this bad boy and see the stuff that's going on inside of that one. So I'm going to pull this bit of foam off so I can see any battery info. And I can. Aha! That served no purpose at all, but sure. It is a Kibi 325878P. Not too sure what that is. I will have to Google it. If I find any information, I'll splice it here. But it's probably going to be a 2000 to 2500, about that, roughly, give or take. Also, oh look, levitating magic. Oh. It's fine. Okay, so we just got to take out a bunch of screws and we'll get access to everything. I'm sitting here pulling at the frame. Warranty sticker, man. There we go. Look at that. You can see they've reused that for a bunch of different phones. Holy shit. So the bottom of the phone, we've got our box speaker just here. There is some waterproof mesh on it, so that's a good sign. Obviously no optical fingerprint sensor or anything like that in here. Just the micro USB port, headphone jack, some contacts, the antenna, a screw, and one single flex ribbon that goes way up to here. And that's about it. Alright, we'll lift the battery up. We'll just lift this up dangerously because why not? It's all good. There we go. Oh yep, this frame again. The ribcage frame as I like to call it. Okay. I don't know why I call this a ribcage design, just because it's cut out like that, but structurally this was sound, so it gets a pass. There's a couple of model numbers on there, like so. When was it made? 2019. But there's that sticker there, just in case you wanted to have a look at that again, but it is the A2, 1 gig plus 8. Kind of like, do I really need to tear this down any further now? I basically know what's going on, but I will. The front camera is just this little guy here. It does have a code on it. But I can't quite see it because it was stuck down to the earpiece. But it's 5 megapixels judging by the quality of it anyways. I mean, it could be even 2 megapixels, but the resolution kind of makes sense. I don't know, it doesn't matter. This motherboard's definitely looking different from the other ones I've seen in the past. Also, the LED flash, look at that. That tiny little thing just there. Mate, I've got an old LG here that has a bigger flash on it than that. This was my third phone I ever used, by the way. And I was doing inventory and I grabbed it out and decided to play around with it. And man, memories. Nostalgic memories. Okay, we'll just lift it out of the board like that. And there we go, another reused frame. They just went to town there and they've just cut it out in every direction. It's fine. Look at that! There's nothing there. It's just a little bit of the plastic frame and that's where the SIM tray sits. But see how they cut it? Because look, you can see there, that would have been for a motherboard where the SIM card goes in that away there. And then for this board, because the SIM tray is at the top, they've just cut out there and went, that's fine, man, no one will know. I like how they tried to secure the LCD by just putting some tape on there. I went, it's fine, man. This will hold it down for sure. Okay, and getting access to the LCD, just ripping it off like so. There's our frame there, which is actually kind of a little bit thick. There's the LCD just there. We've got the code on there. If anyone wants to look that up, I'll look it up just in case. And this display was made in March of 2020. There was just some tape holding it down and that was it. We've got a little cutout just there and that's it, to be honest. Well, let's have a look at this motherboard then. Look at the rear camera though. Just sort of curls around, goes in there and comes out there. So that camera has that code just there. I will Google this code as well to see if anything comes up. But this camera is slightly bigger than the ones that we've seen on other Welcome devices, it actually may have a bigger sensor inside of it than some of the other ones. I'm going to keep this camera intact because it did reach 37 frames a second. It's a miracle. So I guess I'm going to rip the shielding off. Actually, it's not really held down that well. I say that, but I'm probably going to kill it. Oh yeah, no, I'm probably going to kill it. Someone told me to use a heat gun. Probably should do that next time. That's good enough. Yeah, I didn't rip a lot off, but, you know, I tried. So there it is there, MT6580. And the Hynix module, was that identified correctly? I would say probably for the most part. The brains of this Welcome device, right here. Who's confident that this will work now? I kind of ripped part of the motherboard off. Let's ignore that. We'll just see if it works. What do you think? Is this gonna work? Did I kill it? Here we go. Come on. Oh, it still works. Nice. I feel proud. Well, at this point in time, if you would like to learn the specs of our dear friend here, the Welcome P40 Plus Pro, whatever it was called, I don't really remember now, you can pause it here if you'd like. There you go. Feel free to read the specifications here. These specifications should be fairly accurate, but I think you will get the whole gist of what's going on here. We have another Welcome phone that we've had a look at. It's the P40 Pro. It's probably not the highest end P40 Pro clone that's on Wish, etc. It's one of those mid-range ones, but 1GB RAM and 8GB of internal storage. It is what it is, unfortunately, but for $60, I saved someone the hassles. Did I fix any of these issues? No, of course I didn't. So basically, from now on, whenever I see a Welcome device at Cash Converters, I'm just going to buy it and review it. Because I'm saving them the dramas of selling this to someone, but at the same time, why are they still buying these when they know that they're pieces of crap? But then again, this was not from one of my regular stores, so maybe they're just not sure about it. My local store, I think they're just buying them for the shits and giggles now and then passing them on to me. I don't know. Do have a couple of other clone videos that I'd like to get done in the next couple of weeks. I have not ordered the S21 Ultra clone from Aliexpress as of yet because I kind of am getting sent a couple of phones to review and I want to dedicate some time to them again. I know they're sample reviews and I know a lot of people sort of don't really like them, but I'm getting these opportunities offered to me and I figured why not, I may as well take them. So I'll get to do another couple of clone videos, a couple of job lots and stuff like that before we get into the sample reviews, and hopefully everything's all good. I'll just use the reset switch and kill it. Doesn't switch back on. That's it. That was nice and easy. I hope you enjoyed this for what it was. I always like looking at these things because you never know what you're going to find inside of them. And, well, yeah, this took me by surprise, I think. Was not expecting it to be just 1GB and 8GB, that's for sure. But if someone can tell me in the comments why games ran better on this than they did on the last clone, that would be really interesting to find out, because I have no idea how that works at all. But anyways. And just a reminder, if you've made it all the way through this video, don't buy these knockoff phones or anything like that. Support reputable companies and the phones that they sell, because they are much better quality than the piece of crap that you see in front of me here. Please don't waste your money on it. I buy these devices so you don't have to. All the applications that I use to test on this device to see the specifications are linked below so you can check them on your own device. And basically everything's in the description for you to have a look at, all the timestamps and stuff to skip along. Thank you very much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. And expect some more clones soon and sample reviews and stuff. And yeah, hopefully we get to 50k soon. But close. Very, very close. But hey, I'm not sitting back and begging people to subscribe or anything like that. I never ask for it. With you folks just watching these videos and having a laugh and just getting some entertainment, that's what makes me feel good at the end of the day. So I hope you all did get a laugh and maybe learn something along the way with these videos. They're just for entertainment and just a bit of fun at the end of the day. But anyways, I'm leaving it here. Thank you very much once again for watching. I really do appreciate it. And as always, take care, stay safe, be good people, and I'll see you all in the next video, which should be another clone or a job lot. It really, really depends. I've just really got to do something about this though. You know, it's pretty interesting how free adhesive on the back of the battery, you know, just hover your Welcome phone above you like that and watch videos and then just wait for it to drop. It's not going to drop anytime soon. Nope, it's good. If you like this content, feel free to leave a like or a dislike if you didn't. Thanks heaps for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.